Hello, CIS7. This is Dr. Nguyen. I am going to be your instructor in CIS7 Discrete Structure in spring 2022. I want to create this video to go over the course orientation, just to walk you through briefly on how to use my course room in Canvas, also going over some requirements, course policy, and procedures. And so just the basics in this video. So when you log into Canvas, you will find the first module, which is Welcome to CIS7. This module consists of the general information. If you're new to Canvas, you can click the first page. It contains the tutorial for how to use Canvas, what kind of features and tools you can access in Canvas, like how to take a quiz, how to submit an assignment, etc. On the second page, you will find the course information. This course, the format for this course is online only. You will access recorded videos and assignments in weekly module in order to complete the class. We don't require Zoom meeting for this course. Sorry about confusion if you had seen some information earlier. I did not change this page, but no Zoom meeting for this course. And I normally release my videos on YouTube channel. I will include the link here for you, so in case you want to look at CIS7 channel, you can to look at all the videos that's available for this course. The objective for this course is to cover discrete structure, which consists of discrete math with programming concepts. And we will go over various topics, including functions, relations, sets, basic logic. So the lecture will consist of math concepts, and our lab, after week 1, we will follow that up with C++ programming that will be correlated to what we're solving in the math. Your learning outcomes, you will be able to apply symbolic logic and also apply real-life situations in the case of implementing algorithm with your programming language. And in this class, we are using C++. And we are going to relate ideas of mathematical induction and recursion, how to use recursive functions and be able to write that in C++. You'll see that down the line. Be able to analyze problem and create relevant recurrence relations. Also looking at later on in the semester, we'll learn about trees and graphs and how to look at traversal methods. And we will also go over binomial theorems along with other mathematical theorems and looking at Bayes' theorem, going into countability, and so on. So here you would find your learning objectives and your outcome. You will also find the syllabus on the next page, and I want to go over that. So we already talked about the format. Some of the course content information is listed here. We will touch on cardinality, countability, probability. We'll look at normal forms, conjunctive and disjunctive in the next couple of weeks. We will also look at proof techniques, looking at how we can use mathematical inductions, and then going over Fibonacci numbers, pigeonhole principles, Pascal theory, graphs, trees. So you can take a look at the content for this course and be able to look at the specific. The prerequisite for this course is that you need to complete CIS5. You do need to come into this course with some basic C++ programming. That will help you when we are working on the lab. However, I will explain the code when you take a look at the lab video. The textbook for this course is located on the following page. This book is like a workbook. I don't use it like a regular textbook. So I do take portions of the book with some added elements and I put it into the notes. You can download the PDF version of the textbook here, and you should also use the textbook and the notes. And whenever you do the assignments, you should refer to the notes when you complete the assignments and my lecture video. That's going to help you. I do take late assignments. and almost all our assignments are due by Sunday at 11:59, which is the end of the week. So at the end of week 1, you need to submit the assignments and complete all the tasks before or by Sunday at 11:59. Anytime that the assignment is a week late, it will be 10% deducted, and I don't take anything above 3 weeks. So if the assignment is 1 week late, it's 10% out of the all maximum grade. 2 weeks late, it will be 20% deducted, and anything beyond 3 weeks, I do not accept. For in-class assignments, this is going to refer to the assignments that is covered in my lecture. Normally for this class, if I teach it on Zoom or in regular classroom face-to-face, the students will complete the assignment with me. So it's best that you open the assignments and follow the lecture video along with referring to the notes when you're completing the assignments. That's going to help you understand or review the math concepts and be able to complete the assignments accordingly. So your assignments are due at the end of the week by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. There will be a course project in this course. It is going to be due at the end of the semester. I will release course project information about week 10 or 12 of the semester. You do have periodic quizzes, and the quizzes are pretty short. I normally do a quiz game to review. The quiz will cover the concepts that is addressed in the assignments, the notes, and the chapters. So you will have 3 attempts to complete the quiz, and quizzes are due also by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. There will be a final exam, which is multiple choice, and I do use Lockdown Browser for final exam. However, I don't use webcam, web respondents monitoring, so you just need to use the browser to access the exam, and you will be asked to input the password for it. So making sure that you will be able to download and install Lockdown Browser and use it to access Canvas and access your exam. No webcam required. There will be opportunity for extra credit, and extra credit you can earn a maximum of about 8 to 10% of the overall grade supplement into the deficient area of your grade. So there will be opportunity for you to complete extra credit, whether for course survey or quiz review game. You'll be able to be given the opportunity to do so, and it's for everyone. I only accept the extra credit based on due date. I do not accept late extra credit. For my grading criteria, you would see here, it gives you the category breakdown. Your quizzes are 10% of your grade. Your assignments and participation will be 35% of your grade. This is an online class, so your participation will be determined based on your activities completion and your involvement in the class. Your lab exercises will be 20% of your grade. Your course project will be 15% of your grade, and course project is broken down to multiple components, so those components will be added up to be 15% of your grade. Exam will be 20% of your grade, and there's only one final exam. So this will total 100%, and I do use your standard college grading scale. 90 to 100% is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is a C, 60 to 69 is a D, and below 59 is an F. So we want to aim for passing grade or better. I abide by college policy for student code of conduct. There is student grievance policy, and you can file complaint, or based on the provided policy, you can refer to the catalog or the college website for that. Attendance and participation, as I mentioned before, this is an online class. I expect that you complete your required activities weekly, and then if there's discussion, I want you to be involved and fulfill the requirement for the discussion throughout the week. If the student is inactive or not completing the task in 2 weeks or more, I reserve the right to drop the students, but if the students wish to drop, the students should be self-electing drop without having to require instructor to drop, as I would only be able to drop students by a certain timeline. Make sure that you take a look at your deadline for drop before and after W's and see, making sure that you are dropping your courses accordingly. Any behavior issues will be addressed. So if you have issues with other students, you need to make sure that you let me know. And this can get escalated to higher level of administration need be. And I abide by the college policy. That means that I reserve the right to dismiss the students if there's behavior issues or offensive feelings, disruption that might result in harm of other students. For cheating policy, do not copy and paste codes from other people. Do your own work, complete your assignments. A lot of the assignments I help in explaining and helping you solve. So making sure that you complete your own work. And in the case if a student is plagiarizing someone else's work or cheating on quizzes or tests, and this is an automatic 0 with an option of dismissal from the course. If you require accessibility accommodation, make sure that you visit a DSS office that's located in the library building, room 221, or you can contact them by email or also phone to be able to request for a certain accommodation. Once I receive the letter, I will address the accommodation with you in the case of, extended class time or certain criteria that you would need. So make sure that you contact the SS office for any kind of accessibility accommodation. This is how you'll be able to contact me. You can find my email address here. You will also be able to call. I normally only pick up my phone or check my voicemail when I'm on campus. It does forward it to my email, but if you want to talk to me in person, it's best that you visit my office hours or schedule an appointment, or you can also meet me on Zoom in various office hours option. You will find them below. And if you send me a message via Canvas or email, I will reply to you within 24 hours, if not promptly. I also normally contact you via assignments, comments, discussion threads, via email, Canvas message, and so on. So in the case if you have questions or need help, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can schedule an appointment if these schedules don't work. I do teach various classes in the afternoon and evening, along with, obligations for grants and other things. But I will make sure that I make time to be able to meet with you. We can agree on a certain time if you need to make an appointment. So that would be your syllabus for the course. And in following the pages in Canvas, you will also find course resources information. There are some tutorial videos that I always link also in addition to my lecture video for the class in various pages. Moreno Valley campus resources if you need like library resources, laptop loan resources, and you can find all of the links located here. And the next page will list the course plan. So this is my projection for the semester. It is subject to change in the case that sometimes we would have to slow down or speed up depending on the pace of the class. But so far I've been teaching this class for a few years, and this type of schedule is usually going to work out. So we will do, you can refer to this and the weekly module for the unit to be able to identify the activities that you need to complete for the week. So we can start out with week 1. As you notice here, we will post self-introduction, complete assignment and the lab accordingly. And most of my documents are written in Microsoft Word. You will be able to access Office 365 because you're a student, you have free license for the time that you're with the college. You can find information on how to download it on your PC and your Mac there. If you need assistance, you can also watch the video. I highly recommend that you use Office 365 for this class and other classes. But if you use your Apple systems or Google Doc, make sure that you convert your file to PDF for me, as I'm using PC and I will not be able to open .pages file or other type of files. I do use Google Docs online, but the process of exporting it from Canvas to Google Docs and importing it into Google Docs sometimes takes time. So I prefer the assignment to be submitted in PDF or in DocX. In the case if you have questions, you can post your questions here. The question can be addressed by your classmates or myself. I occasionally check this, but if you have urgent private questions, make sure that you message me directly in Canvas or send me an email. This type of questions that's posted on the discussion thread is open for everyone to see. So if you wish to be more private, make sure that you send Canvas message or email. So that would conclude the overall general aspect of the course. In week 1, we will start with a self-introduction thread, read chapter 1, look at your notes and watch the videos, the lecture video and the lab video both. Complete your assignment when you're watching the lecture video, and complete your lab exercises while you're watching the lab videos. And I have recorded these lecture and lab videos in my Zoom live session from last semester. I hope that you will be able to gain some practice when you're watching the video and completing the assignments as needed. And I also include additional tutorial videos from other sources in various pages inside the unit. So if you wish to, you can actually watch the short tutorial videos for how to use different number system. Now, for the discussion, normally I prefer your discussions to be posted by the midweek. So your first reply needs to go in by Wednesday or Thursday. That gives other students opportunity to be able to answer or comment your replies. So your initial thread, you will be required to answer the listed questions, and that needs to be posted by midweek. And then you need to include at least 2 replies to other people's posts by Sunday. So make sure that you complete this for week 1, and we will also have additional discussions later on in the semester. I don't do it every week, but I do use it to be able to discuss projects or talk about a topic that we can share across, with all your classmates, so that way we can learn from one another. So make sure that you check out the discussion and post the threads by the due date. And so with that said, you will be able to find the content for Unit 1 located there, and I normally put the due date accordingly. So in this week, we will address Unit 1. In the next week, we will address all the subsequent unit, and mostly sequential, but I do jump forward on some of the chapters. And you can also do some reading before you watch the lecture video. That's going to help you understand a little bit more on what you're learning for the week. And thank you for watching this video. I hope that I give you some general information about how to navigate this course. Please feel free to contact me in case you have questions.